So we started SFH Racing Development in 2011 as a side project for development for the IndyCar team, with the sole driver at the time being my brother Kyle O'Gara. Since then, we've ventured off from Kenyon midgets to Ford Focus midgets to full midgets to dirt midgets, Silver Crown cars, sprint cars, shifter carts, USF 2000, and into Indy Lights. And Kyle's done an amazing job for us over the years. I think we've won in almost every USAC category that we've entered, and we're really looking forward to this next year, going after the national championship on the pavement, sprint car, and Silver Crown side as we redirect our focus there. That's where we've spent a lot of our money lately, and where we're really trying to put a good effort forward there for 2020 and beyond. So we look at this as another opportunity. Over the years, we've put cars with Kyle to run 2 and 3 at individual races and stuff, but we've never got behind another driver like we are here with Elliot today. It's been really family focused. We'll continue to be family focused, and we're excited to be a part of the F4 series and the opportunities that it will create for the future. We're excited to have Kyle with us and probably doing some testing in that car, and as we grow the team, looking for multi-car outfits there and see what opportunities arise. But the development team has been an absolute passion of Sarah and I's over the last few years. It's not one of our companies that makes money. It's literally from the heart. From the Midwest dirt tracks to going to compete at the big miles and above with the Crown cars, and running the Little 500 and the Chili Bowl and Fort Wayne indoors, and all the stuff that we've had the opportunity to do and to bring Wink and Live out in front of at IRP and Speed Rome and all the different things that we've done over the years. It's been a privilege, and hopefully it just continues to grow from there. I got to thank all of our staff on the development side. We're still a small company, so we try to utilize the resources within, from Kyle himself to Rocky and Marissa, Mike, Crystal, all of our key players here. I know we pull you guys in a lot of directions, but we really appreciate the help, and we're super excited with this next step of SFH Racing Development. I think it just comes back to the initial support of Whiteland Raceway Park at the end of 2018. When we called Wink and Libo with the idea of really refurbing Whiteland and putting it back on the national map where we felt that it deserved to be as the oldest consistently running kart track in the United States. The Cox family from the very beginning has been one of our biggest supporters. And when you look at the next wave of young kids coming through the ranks, you don't just look at on track. You look at how they carry themselves off track. You look at their bloodlines. You look at the way they were raised. You look at how their social media is. You look at how their fitness is. It's just you can see so many well-rounded pieces. And you look at how they treat our staff and how they handle themselves at the racetrack, and they handle themselves when things don't go perfect. And it's a full package. And when you've had the opportunity to work with some of the best young up-and-comers over the years, from Joseph Newgarden and Brian Clausen and a lot of people like that, you can see the next wave a little bit earlier. And we've had the privilege of running 450, I think, driver entry combinations between 3 series at Whiteland Raceway Park this year. And between myself and our staff, there's only one kid that we talked about on a consistent basis, and that was Elliot Cox.
Well, it's been a long story. If I might digress just a little bit before I get on to the most obvious, which is Elliot. I need to warn everybody in the room, do not watch ESPN, because that's what got me in the position I am today. Real quickly, I was sitting on the couch with my dogs, drinking my coffee one Saturday morning, and reading the newspaper and just worried about what exciting thing I was going to do on that particular Saturday. Well, lo and behold, they had a story on Sarah Fisher, and she was going to be in the 500, but it looked like she wouldn't make it, and a sponsor had backed out, I guess, at the very last minute, and so therefore she was in dire need of money. Well, I sat on the couch and thought about, gee, that that seems very, very unfair to somebody just to do that to her. And of course, I didn't know who Sarah was, but anyway, thanks to Google, I figured that out. Then I turned around, and the next morning, I'll never forget that, I woke up and a cup of coffee, I'm on the couch, and it's now Sunday morning. And so I decided to reach out to Sarah. And to make the story short, I said, well, I will wire you the money. They wouldn't even respond to my email. I'm trying to get money away, and I can't get anybody to respond. Anyway, long story short, finally Sarah acquiesced, and you go, well, if he's dumb enough to send the money, send him the wire instructions and see what happens. And sure enough, I did just that, and so thanks to her saying yes, here I am. And now I have the great, great opportunity, thanks to Andy getting me involved in Whiteland, which I think a lot here in racing will agree is the heartbeat of racing. That's where people start, that's where they learn to become racers and become professionals at the very top level. So when Andy explained about Elliot, and once again, thanks to Google, I mean, I probably know as much about him as he does. Well, not too. But the reality is, my wife and I have an opportunity to take and nurture, guide, help through the thick and the thin of racing to have another young person reach their dreams. And Elliot has all the talent, he has the qualifications. He has already shown in his short history that he is the one to be given the opportunity for the next step. So he thinks we're having fun now, but he's going to get tired of seeing me month after year at all the tracks as the four of us progress and help him with what his dreams are. So I hope I'm there when we bend over at 18 years old for him and we kiss the bricks, and I'll be the one throwing the milk. So.
Since I was 5, I've wanted to drive anything that has 2 pedals, an engine, and a steering wheel. And since then, it's all just kind of been crazy, and it's gone really fast. And I just wanted to thank all you for coming out today, and it's really exciting for me and my family. Yes, me and my family. I'd like to thank Wink, Liva, Sarah, Andy, and my grandpa for taking me to the go-kart store and getting me a go-kart, even though my mom did not approve. And all of my sponsors, my past sponsors and my current sponsors, for making all this happen, and for helping me through my go-karting career. I'd like to thank all the SIK and Whiteland Raceway Park staff for all the relationships and just like good times we've had with them. I'd especially like to thank Kyle, Marissa, Rocky, and Mike. If it wasn't for those people and all that they've done, rebuilding Whiteland and doing SIK, I probably wouldn't be sitting here today. I'm super excited to learn the F4 techniques and get on my first step on my ladder to my dream of being the youngest winner of the Indianapolis 500. I'm also super excited to see Driving for Dyslexia on the side of my F4 car because it'll help me raise so much more money for tutors and kids with dyslexia like me. I'd also like to thank K-12 schools for being flexible with my racing because if they weren't, I wouldn't be in school right now. Like I said, I'd like to thank you all for coming, and I'm looking forward to the 2020 season.